see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table where we break it all down. Say what? We about to break bread right now. That being said, y'all see what the title is? You feel me? Get ready. Cause we about to dig in. We about to eat up. You ever wonder how Superman know who to help? How Superman know who to help? But look, one of our superpowers that's also connected to, our kryptonite sickness, you feel me, is our emotional intelligence. Our ability to recognize what we feeling as well as what other people are feeling. So, when it comes to, what's up with it, Shabo? Appreciate you, notification gang. When it comes to knowing what other people are going through, we all have this keen ability, but it's about us working these muscles, you know what I'm saying? Working these abilities to be able to be in tune with it when it's going on. So, that being said, you ever want to know why Superman know who to help? It's because of emotional intelligence. And the downside of it is when you don't use your emotional intelligence, right? Your emotions go from being intelligence, which is utilized to uplift you, right? To being something that's to your detriment, destruction. So, with that being said, you begin to be destroyed from within because the lack of use of our emotional intelligence. So now the emotions begin to make the body deteriorate from within. So the spirit was also telling me, let y'all know, for a lot of us, we've been limiting God. You know what I'm saying? Rebel, stop limiting the rebel. You feel me? When you talking about a God-like spirit or you talking about a creative force, there's no limits. There's no limits. And when you understand how things are made, the elements at play that bring everything into play, you feel me? You realize there really is no limits. You know what I'm saying? There really is no limits. And also, we be thinking people ain't paying attention. We be thinking people ain't paying attention because they ain't, all in your face. Hey, that was a good message. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? But the main people that's paying attention to is the people that paying attention to you is the people that seem like they ain't. It seem like they ain't bothered about what you talking about. But it take time for them to recognize and for it to make sense for them. And once it makes sense for them, please believe they'll let you know. They'll let you know. But don't get caught up in your ego to the point you stop your feet until they let you know. You feel me? All right. Another thing I wanted to tell y'all, aside from, just recognizing like there's people out here that's helping, right? And we know good and darn well everybody going through something, right? So the fact of what you do when you going through something, this says a lot about your character. Your character. So pay attention to the fact that since we know everybody going through something, pay attention to the people that's out here trying to help. That's a true sign of character. You see what I'm saying? That's a true sign of somebody that's being genuine. And so when it comes to, remember, the last few videos, make sure y'all go back and check out the last few videos if you haven't. You feel me? Check out how we've been working on our intuition to be in tune, to know when we in our sweet spot, to know when we in a position to where it's like, you know what? Everything that could go right is going right in my life. You feel me? Be careful the things that you say. Be careful the things that you say. Because a lot of the things that we continue to say to ourselves, they ain't helpful. They actually are harmful. And don't forget, hey, this ain't a social club. This ain't a social club. I get it, We forget that within our inner circle, yeah, we should have like-minded people. But when it comes to helping, we must help those who need help. Hear me now. Help those who need help. Not get so caught up in socializing with the like-minded individuals such as yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what my light draws in, other door openers, you feel me? But we can't get so caught up in our fellowship that we forget we here to help. We here to help. And there's no in between, so to speak, in this situation. You either helping or hurting. We all have these latent abilities, you know, no different than pettiness, you know, can also be utilized for attention to detail to the upliftment of the whole family. But when not in use, it becomes pettiness. No different than children who want to be helpful to the family. But when not utilized or allowed to help, they become destructive. You gotta think, you gotta think, we gotta use this mind, this beautiful mind. You feel me? This beautiful mind that is yours, this beautiful mind that is mine. You got time. You got time. Don't let them play with you. Don't let them play with you. Because these things that I'm saying to you, these things that I'm displaying, because see, for a lot of us, we so caught up in making sure people hearing our words, but what are the examples that you're displaying? What is your life showing? When you pop up, what are people automatically, you know what I'm saying, associating to you? You know, are they saying, what up, fam? Are they excited? Are they sending positive energy? Or is it like, shoot, man, here comes such and such? You know what I mean? Like, you got to think, does your light help the situation or does it take away? Does it take away? Because if your light is taken away, eventually you will be taken away, like all of us will. But guess what? People would no longer want to remember things that make them feel, you know what I'm saying, less than, things that don't add to their life. So there's going to be times, yes, when we opening these doors out here, people not going to want to hear us. At least that's what it seemed like. It seemed like they don't want to hear you. But remember, the things that played out in your life and how you was with some of the people that told you things that saved your life, but you didn't understand it in the moment. So guess what? In the moment, you got to fill in the gap for these people. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep on walking around talking about we empaths. You know, we got these gifts. And again, these gifts are given to us all, but are you exercising it? Are you preparing in the downtime? And what I mean by the downtime, when things are good and everything ain't at their height, it's always something going on. So you got to, you know, allow your muscle memory to kick in, all the things you've been practicing up until now to take place. Yeah, I get that. I get all of that. But again, we are door openers, those that are sent to open up the doors within all of us so we can express the greatness that is us. The greatness that is me, the greatness that is yours. Let's not get it twisted or dismiss it. You've been played down for too long. Now it's time for you to play up. Play up, player. That's why I always call y'all kings. That's why I always call y'all queens. I'm going to talk up to you, not down to you. Because what? I know once you rise up into your truth, once you get that clarity of mind, to be able to identify with your divine self, you will come to find you are everything that you need. And you really don't even need no help. But what we can do, come together and apply major pressure. We can come together and apply major pressure. Pressure to the situations, these bleeding out wounds. These bleeding out wounds. When I cry I cry for my sisters. Not tears of hopelessness. When I cry for my kings. Not tears of hopelessness. But I cry tears of joy. Because I know the roads that I've been able to head down. The things that I've been able to recollect about myself. I know you too. You too will be able to get there. But it won't happen if I don't use my gifts. If I don't open my mouth. Speak words that bring life. Speak right. Instead of speaking ill. And it's that will bring light to the darkness that's in all of our lives. The darkness that's in all of our lives. But when you understand what brings forth the life forces, you understand how to go into the dark. And as we used to say, get it up out the mud. Get it up out the mud. What come up out the mud for us? Everything we need, the plants, the trees, and everything we need, we make as a byproduct of what we get up out the mud. So for us today, I want you to be able to help yourself, not hurt yourself by what? Viewing yourself as your own hero. Give yourself the credits. You know, at the end of the movie, they show the credits. Who put their part in? I need you to recognize your part. Even in listening to a higher power, you got to first make that choice. Even the good book tell you. You know what I'm saying? I come that you might have life and have it more abundantly, but it's obviously an option that you're getting. So you have to make the choice. You feel me? Stop downing yourself so much that you don't even trust your choice no more. You don't even trust your voice. Because you've been giving the credit away to everything and anything but the spirit that's in you that leads to you to identify to a higher power, leads for you to identify to the creativity that's constantly pulsating around you. The all knowing intelligence that we are all connected to. But again, like these muscles, like our memory, unless you work with it, it won't work for you. And unless you purpose it, it'll always work against you. Because where are you headed with it? How can you mark your progress if you don't know where you started, let alone where you going? Don't get it twisted. When you out here knocking down goals, just know on the road to your purpose, there will be many goals that come before. But stay the course. Trust the process. Look here, you got this. I ain't gonna tell you no nonsense. I'm really gonna keep it real with you and give you no nonsense attitude as a consequence. Cause I know one day, soon, your karma will reward you. Hold on. There's so much more to you. And guess what? You got all the time in the world to explore it too. Why not? Why give up on yourself? Ain't nobody greater than you. You can't get to know nobody else better than you know you. I love you as myself, and it ain't nothing you can do about it as we are one. And I'm so glad we in connection. You heard me? Say. Ain't it a beautiful thing when kings and queens intervene and just change up the scene? Yeah, me. I'm just saying. I would play with you, but I don't got time to. You're so precious. You're so beautiful. And like I said, you're helping or you're hurting. So my thing is, I'll be hell-bent on helping you before I hurt you. You feel me? My bro in the building, I seen you, family. I seen you. Benita, I seen you. You heard me? Shaybo, I seen you. Man, to the beautiful sisters and brothers that sent the cash apps, I see you. I appreciate you. Because I'm telling you, this is the road. This is the road that we on. We on the road to edification. We on the road to strengthening our intuition. To where, guess what? When we listen to ourselves, we get signals, information, intel. To the point you don't even got to start doubting yourself no more. You can stop with the self-sabotage because you recognize, dang, I really do get messages and warnings. Somebody really do care about me. As I like to say, the ancestors. As my homies like to say, the big God. The big God. Yeah. Oh, taste and see that I am good. You know, too often people be want to find some art with their brother. You feel me? Find something wrong with you. But guess what? Something telling me to let you know. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. You feel me? Don't worry about it. It's just moths to a flame. It's just moths to a flame. You wonder why all the animals are attracted to you lately. Why it seems like all the bees is coming at you, baby. Hey, like Big Mama used to say, you can bring in a lot more honey. I mean, you can bring in a lot more bees with honey, honey. You feel me? So be sweet. Be sweet like you are. Be sweet like you are. Don't let this life change you. Don't let this life change you. Look at all the things you came through and became who? Became you. Tell you right now, I ain't become nobody I ain't set out to be to begin with. You hear me? This the me I always knew I could be. But just like a baby, I had to learn how to use my fingers. You feel me? And as an adult, I had to learn how to mature in my expression, my temperament, utilize my emotions to inspire rather than infect people with chaos and things that you don't need. Things that you don't need. I'm telling you, write your vision and make it plain. Make it plain. But don't play with yourself. Don't play with yourself. Because I'm telling you, you got everything you need. You got everything you need, contrary to the popular belief. I don't know what they told you, little baby, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I wouldn't lie to you. Because all the things that I've been through and all the people that told me truths that said, you know what, bro? Man, just make sure you tell somebody else. And now that they not here to speak, guess what? I speak not of myself. I speak not only of myself, because I would have been probably shut up. But it's our loved ones calling out. It's our loved ones letting us know they still alive. Because what? They talk through I. They talk through you. So, you know, we got work to do, baby. This ain't a time to be sad. Hey, this is a time to be celebrating. This is a time to be thankful. This is a time to be grateful. This is the time. This is the time that we've all waited for. This is the time Big Mama and them was telling us about. This is the time. Be thankful. You are the latest and greatest. What are you waiting for? We waiting on you. You know what we waiting on you to do? Come on out and shine, baby. Come on out and shine, baby. Come on out and shine. It's your time. It's your time. Don't worry about the haters. Let the haters do what the haters do. You feel me? Sometimes you need people to do fake so we can separate. Come on now. And y'all already know how to separate the real from the fake. Come on. When somebody giving you something that's going to build you up versus somebody trying to step up on you. You feel me? Yeah, I know it's cool for people to talk about being steppers, but look, at some point you want your karma to reward you. You can't come up nor take joy at the expense of, nor take joy at the expense of others' void, or others being devoid of the things they need in life. Like, hear me now. When people want to help and we know everybody going through something, we talking about real character at that point. If everybody's going through something, right? Yet you still have people out here that use their voice, use their hands, use their gifts. Understand? That's a sign of true character. Because even in the midst of what they going through, you say, you know what? Let me help somebody else carry their load until they understand, oh, I got this. And it's sweet to know that with everything that I grow through, everything that I go through is what I meant to say, but it's everything that we go through that grows you and makes you so much better. Some of us just need to plant a seed one day and watch that thing grow over time. Come back each day and recognize the new growth that's taking place. But then come harvest time, you see, it was all worthwhile. It was all worthwhile. But we ain't been marking our growth. We ain't been seeing how last time somebody said something out the way you wasn't tripping. Last time somebody cut you off, you ain't even, you was in a good mood and it didn't make a difference. You heard me? Come on now, find joy within yourself to the point when people try to trigger you, you say, hold on. I know that happened this morning, but as I'm recollecting over my day, did somebody try it? Oh, I think they did try it, but hey, we didn't feel no way. We didn't feel no way because it ain't no wasted time on this end. Ain't no wasted time on this end. And we ain't trying to fit in. We ain't trying to, for those who know me, they know I never had to really fit in. You know, we all respected each other for who we was, but for the most part, I was blessed to, you know, be able to express myself at a young age to where people seen certain attributes in me and were attracted to me. And then when they met me, they realized, dang, he cool. Like, dang, he try to big everybody else up. Psh, you ain't never had a friend like me. And it's to the point, that's my family. To know me is to love me. And that's what we all should be. Like, be somebody's peace, man. You don't know what people going through out here. You don't know what people going through out here. And all we was charged to do is show forth God until the return. Come on now. You a conduit out here. You a conduit. Meaning when I open my mouth, come on, that's the big God. That's the big God. That's the collective. That's the ancestors speaking. Then when you open your mouth, who you letting talk? Who you letting talk? Don't keep on letting all the stuff they said you wasn't taught. This your movie. You pick the scenes by what you let keep on reeling in your head. Yeah. Your brain got a Trinity part that it plays. You feel me? It replays all the things that you've experienced, as well as it absorbs all of your experiences that's happening now. Everything that's going on around you, it's absorbing. The understandings that you found from the re-recollect thoughts, it's absorbing. Your brain just sponging, right? And then you got this filter based on everything you've been through, everything you learned, everything you should be remembering, you know? As much as people like to forget things, like, try not to be so forgetful. Try not to be so forgetful, because if you was forgetful of everything, you wouldn't know how to talk, fool. You wouldn't know how to walk, fool. So if you're going to be on your shit, boo, I'm going to need for you to quit overlooking you, because you the shit. Ooh, I don't know why nobody told you, but I'm telling you, so there's no excuse. Don't make no more excuses not to be great. Don't make no more excuses not to be great. And I'm looking you in your face when I say, I love you. We need you. Tap in. Tap in. The way to your freedom is not worrying about what's happening. It's in. It's within you. And we need you to tap in. We need you to tap in so you can come out and express and open up other people so they can tap in too. But we need you, baby. We need you, King. You got this. Champion everything you've been through in life. Champion it. I'm telling you. And watch. And watch how your karma starts to reward you. Yeah. For some people, they scared for their karma to come back around because they know this whole time they ain't did nothing. But put that work in. Show somebody some love today. Be understanding. Show somebody some compassion. When you in line and you see that lady fumbling, trying to figure out what she gonna do. It might be as simple as telling somebody it's gonna be okay, because that's the thoughts that's in all of our head. Is it gonna be okay? Am I gonna make it? So let somebody know, because you've been through a lot and you made it. So it's okay to tell somebody it's gonna be okay if you just hang on. If you just hang on, because I know at the core of you, I know that you was made by who? I know what hands that made you, baby. I know what hands that made you. And it ain't no wasted time. Ain't no mistakes made. So don't you make the mistake. of not taking the time to get to know you. Oh, taste and see. Oh, taste and see. And if you have a problem figuring that out, reach out to me. I ain't hard to find. This was definitely a Black's Rehab moment. Because at one point in time, I had to tap into me before I tap somebody else out. So again, y'all make sure y'all contact us at the Black's Rehab. Tap in with me on TikTok. You can catch it in my shorts, you know what I'm saying, my short videos, but it's gold mine. L Red, angel numbers 11, 22, 33. And I love you as myself, even if don't nobody else and even if everybody else do, but you gonna feel me. You gonna feel me and you don't got no reason to fear me. You don't got no reason to fear me. Hear me. Hear me. Unless you want to be clearly a dear me. Love you. I love you. I love you. But it don't gotta be like that. It don't gotta be like that. So let's not crash when we meet. Let's not crash when we meet. Let's go up. Let's go up when we meet. As a result of two great ones meeting here and saying, look, what can we do that's gonna be a solution? That's gonna edify everybody as a result of us doing what we doing. Let's not waste time out here, y'all. Let's not waste time. Because we don't got none to be wasting. And everything that you doing, it's gonna play out again. It's gonna play out again. But is what you doing right now something you want to play over and over again? Just saying. The more you absorb information, good information, you put yourself in good places. The more you sit back and absorb bad information or you just wing it, let me just take a break off from seriousness. Like, this life. Life is as serious, geek. I'm just saying. And again, if you ain't on TikTok, shit. Those that know me, I ain't hard to find. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm Gold Mine there. You feel me? Again, I'll put all this in the description. Or you can drop a comment. I see these comments. Drop a comment, say, what's up? Say, hey, today I ain't feeling okay. Because again, Black's Rehab is not, it's not about what they be talking about. I promise you, I am not your physician. If you need one, you should consult one. But if you understand the real talk that I'm kicking, the reality check that we all need to kick in, you feel me? And you feel like, hey, just maybe if I had real people around me, I could raise myself up. You feel me? I got you. I understand how hard it must be trying to be a man. You got a God inside of you. I understand. So I would never play you down. I would never play around with you. But guess what? I know it's been a lot up until now that's done made it hard to smile, but hold on. I got you. I got you now. I got you and you got me. Watch what we do. Watch what we do. Talk to me though, because I talk to you. Talk back. Promise you. The words you say will only be confirmation if you be you. Be you. The war is within, but let's go within. Show 'em we ain't no suckers. Stop blaming everybody else. Stop. Stop. It's time. It's time. Stop. Stop. It's time. It's time. Raise the vibration. Raise the vibration. Raise the vibration. Raise it. 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 Love you as myself, and it ain't nothing you can do about it, as we are one. Kinfo. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Let me see what they talking about. Pull up a chair. Come over here to the round table. And we break it all down. Say what? We just broke bread right now. Say. Ain't it a beautiful thing when kings and queens intervene and just change up the whole scene? Yeah, mean, lovely day. Peace, family.